What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest. Coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on a beautiful Saturday, June 17th, 2017. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by and joining us here today. If you're a regular, welcome back as always. Every like, share, and subscribe is always appreciated if you guys enjoy the content of this video. It helps me reach other questers just like yourself and grows this channel and this community. So I wanted to start off with a quick shout out for Father's Day weekend. If you're a father, happy Father's Day. Father's Day tomorrow, of course, the 18th. And in honor of Father's Day, and this being my first Father's Day, my daughter was just born in January, so she'll be about 5 months next week. I have a pretty cool shirt, and I don't normally show off my shirts, even though I usually wear nerdy shirts when I record these. Just helps me kind of get in the mood for it. But this one says, "I'm a Deadpool dad. It's like a normal dad, but much cooler." I don't know if you can read all that because it's a little thing on my screen, but that's what it says, and that's how I feel. So, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And we are logging in for the first time today. It is Crash of the Titans Reset, so this is going to be a Crash of the Titans video. I was doing some PvP action last night, and actually made it to rank 38 in Cover Squirrel. I was trying to push for that 25 and under rank, but ran out of time. My last fight was so good, but I wasn't recording, and I wish that I was, because I got down to like one character left and like under 1,000 health, and then finally got the last of their team to give me the last push to be under 50. But that was quite the fight, and I'm sorry you weren't there to see it, but it was fantastic. 3-star Doctor Strange saved my life. Anyway, so let's get to Crash the Titans. Deadpool's daily quest every 5 days resets its cycle for a big event here, the extreme one far over on the bottom right. Crash the Titans is a 1v1 fight, and it looks like the opponent is Moon Knight based on that symbol. Very dangerous opponent. He was kicking my butt in Cover Squirrel with some of his moves. But what I want to do is just highlight something that may be familiar to some and maybe not to others, is that in the Deadpool's daily quest Taco Vault, in the recruit character section, these 3 stars here that are listed in the beginning of the vault are going to be the required character for the big enchilada. And you'll see that as the days of the 5 days progress, that this reward here is Loki. So this is the start of the cycle, which means that Loki right here is going to be the required character for today. And that required character, he's the reward for Big Enchilada. Tomorrow Dakin, then Squirrel Girl and Doctor Doom, finishing out the cycle with Mystique. And then these other characters are going to be usually powered up for the events. Gwenpoole is the 4-star, which means she's probably going to be the one that we have to fight Moon Knight with. So let's take a look at that. And the rewards for defeating Crash the Titans include 22,000 taco points, as you can see over here, and then a legendary recruit token flashing down there in the bottom corner. And Moon Knight is one of my favorite 4-stars. I haven't championed him yet, but I certainly intend to at some point soon. He has some really massive abilities, huge damage, and potentially to heal, as well as a little bit of a chaotic ability, meaning that his purple ability has an option to be one of 3, and that is decided at the beginning of the fight, and then it stays through the rest of the fight, but it could potentially be one of 3 things. And that may make or break this fight depending on what he gets and how that ability plays out. So as you can see, I do have Gwenpoole, who is the required 4-star character for Crash of the Titans. She's only at level 135, so I am going to have to level her up at least a little bit. I don't feel that that is a high enough level. So I don't want to go all the way to 270, clearly. And I have a limited supply of ISO, so I'm going to get as close as I can to 180. 160 is usually pretty good, but she doesn't have a lot of health, a lot of hit points. So I'm going to try to get a little bit higher just to give some more buffer, because some of his abilities, depending on how he's stacked and what level those abilities are actually going to be pretty lethal. I mean, may even one-shot me, depending. So we're going to take a look at those probably before I go any further. 180 should be sufficient, but let's take a look at Moon Knight. He's got 14,000 health, just shy of it. His abilities are black, purple, and green. Fist of Khonshu for 8 black AP is going to deal 6783 damage, which is like 70-80% of my health currently. And then, or more, I think, yeah. And then if the downs an enemy, restores 1984 health to Moon Knight. So definitely letting him get blacks is a bad idea. Lunacy is that chaotic purple ability that I mentioned. At the start of the turn, it can either, let's see, I'll read this word for word here. Oh, it's telling us, I guess it is just lunacy is what it's going to be. So this one is not a random decision, but this one is going to be when you match black, creates an attack tile. Oh no, I guess there is. So if you match black, creates an attack tile. When you match purple, deals 1105 extra damage, which is a ton for my health level. Or when you match green, create a strike tile. So it could be one of those three things, but that will be decided at the start of the turn, or at the start of the round. And Moon Silver Blades for 12 AP deals 12,881 damage to a random enemy. It's a 1v1 fight, so letting him get greens is certainly a bad idea. So this is going to be a difficult fight. I can tell you that much right off the bat. I'm thinking I might even... yeah, let me see what I can do here. I know I have a Gwenpoole cover, so let's look at her abilities real quick. Deus Ex Machina, it's green. I was just looking at the last color for Moon Knight, so it's going to start me on this color for her. We'll work our way backwards. Deus Ex Machina is a passive. At first, it puts a gun tile on the board. Chekov's gun is the ability that it turns into if you match that gun tile away. And then it's, I think, 12 green AP, and it does random damage to either 1, 2, or all 3 enemies. And it might not be the target up front, it might be the character in the back. So it's kind of a RNG ability, but it's a 1v1 fight, so it's guaranteed to hit Moon Knight. Plot Armor for 9 black AP actually sends teammates airborne and creates 4 Strength 287 projectiles. No allies in this fight because it is a 1v1, of course. So the primary ability for this is going to create those projectiles. And 4 times 287, that's just shy of 1200. It's about 11.5 or so in protection. And that's going to certainly help me survive a little bit longer because I have about half the health that Moon Knight has. And then Sploits is a kind of crazy ability, and I'm not sure. I do have access to, or I downloaded the wiki for this, but it's hard to pull up in game, so I'm just going to have to kind of go based off of memory. But there are lots of Sploits, which can be cheat codes. You use this ability, pops up a little panel on the screen, and depending on which sequence of keys you hit and which combination, it has different effects. There's ones to destroy each specific row. There's ones to destroy each specific column. There's one to destroy all protect tiles or strike tiles. So there's really some awesome kind of cheat codes to put in there, but now I have to use my noggin, otherwise I have to stop recording every time I want to use it, and that's kind of a pain. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back a second and change her abilities, because I have a green cover and I want to do more damage with that green ability. And what I'm going to do is level this one, and I think plot armor, let's see, if I drop that down, those go to 4 strength 181 projectiles. Sploits, I think I'm going to drop Sploits just because I want the projectiles, and Sploits is so random, and if you mess up a code, it's a useless ability. There are some that kind of give you purple AP back, but because it's not 100% reliable, I need that extra damage. So Deus Ex Machina is now going to deal 3549 damage per shot, which is great. So she's a 355 build. I'm going to have to keep her there for a little bit, at least for this fight. And then let's raise her level up a little bit more as best we can here. I might have to drain everything I got. Yeah, 190. Looks like that's it. So she's at just shy of 8,000 health. And those abilities are going to deal a little bit more damage, but not significant. We're going to try a clean run first. I always try to do that for you guys. And then if I can't, we'll come in and add some boosts. I have a feeling this is going to be a tough fight, especially if he starts getting those black and green, because those abilities hit very hard. Alright, so it looks like he got, for his purple ability, Marc Spector. Deals an extra 1105 damage when matching purple tiles. So I want to not let him get purple tiles. That's basically the plan there. So this is already not off to a good start. There's a match 4 black, which he needs to deal a lot of damage. There's also purples, which is going to increase his damage. So not too many good options here. I think I have to take the black for myself just to get those protectiles. And there goes extra damage already being put out. Let's not let him get greens. Let's see if we can bring those red tiles down a little further to be matched away. Not yet. Alright, black. Man, not a lot of good match options here. I know there's yellow at the bottom. I don't really want the yellow at the bottom, but it'll have to do. Alright. Here we go. Dealing extra damage, so he is really putting the hurting on right now. I'm going to steal that Chekov's gun. And now, if I get enough AP, I can use the ability, but I have to get that far first, and he is already almost enough green to use his Moon Silver Blades, which is disgusting. So this is, yeah, 36-46 in damage. I don't have any good matches. If I take that, blue, he's going to get the black. So we're going to go here for the double damage, even though it's less. That green was probably sitting right in front of my face the whole time, and I didn't see it, so I feel a little bit stupid now. And I'm dead. Alright, so I'm going to come back. I'm going to do this. I know it's tough. I'm going to add in some boosts right away just to get this one over with. Because of my health versus his and the strength of his abilities versus mine, it's just a really difficult fight. So what we're going to do is stockpile greens and blacks, and then we'll do a stockpile all, which is going to give the 2 abilities that I really need the most of. And then critical, let's do power boost team up tiles, just to give me an extra added damage for tiles that I normally wouldn't get extra on. Okay. So I see a match 5 purple right off the bat, which is a far better board than start than we had last round. Here's another critical blue. Okay, let's go. We'll take that green. Okay, we're going to get this one rolling here. And then these guys. Okay. I think that's one. There you go. So there's Destroy Road 2. No good black, green, or purple matches. So we're going to take this, get the extra team up damage. He's getting black there, so he's starting to get close to that black ability being ready to go. Dang it. I don't want that one because it's just going to set him up. I see a couple moves. If I take this yellow match, he's going to get the match black there, and if I move this blue, he's going to get the match purple on the other side. So I'm looking for alternative options. Let's see. I guess letting him get purple is better than letting him get the black at this point. So there's that. I'll take the black here. Okay. Team up. Okay, let's go for red. And that's a one-shot. This is a tough fight. Moon Knight is no joke. What else can I do differently here? I don't have enough AP to level her any higher. I do have plenty of health packs though, so hopefully. Let's do the same stockpiles. Instead of team up, let's do, I don't know, power all. Alright, 100% match damage for everything. My only hope. Lots of options here. Alright, looks like his is going to be the one where he creates strike tiles. Yep, strength 160 strike tile whenever matching green, so don't let him get green. Alright, I'm going to have to save that yellow. Hopefully he'll match it. Oh, that's a lot of purple. Oof. Okay. I just got to go for green and hope that that yellow gets matched away after I have enough AP stacked. So currently, let's do this. Not many other good options, so we're going to take this one here. So now that ability is Chekov's gun. Do I take the green or the purple? His purple's passive. I need the greens. Okay, so this is going to deal 46 damage for 10 AP. Per shot? Maybe? I think I misread the text on that. I have to go back and look at it. Anyways, that's a win. So third time's a charm. With some boosts, of course. I haven't had to use boosts in a video for a while, so that was nice to have a little bit of a challenge, be honest. So we go to the recruit shop, latest legends, where that token can be pulled. And this is, oh, I have another token from somewhere. Maybe, where'd it come from? Somewhere I got it. Alright, anyways. Bonus heroes, 1 in 20 for a bonus hero. 1 out of 7 for the last 3 5-stars, Black Panther, Hawkeye, or Star-Lord. And then the last 12 4-stars from Agent Coulson to Agent Venom, including the new Awesome Mix Volume 2, Gamora and Rocket and Groot. We have 2 to draw, apparently. 5-star, so it's one of those 3. Star-Lord, bit of both, I'll take it. And then 4-star Iron Fist. Ooh, crowd control. I needed that one. Perfect. So those are 2 good draws, excellent draws. We go to the roster. We're going to look at these guys here. So we're going to train Star-Lord's ability first, since he was first in there. For 5-star Star-Lord, a bit of both. It's 12 green AP cost, and unleashing blasters on the battlefield, the Milano destroys a random column of tiles, leaving any friendly tiles, which is a nice perk, and deals 1428 damage to the enemy team. Destroyed tiles don't generate AP or deal damage, At max level, this is going to destroy 3 random columns, dealing 1999 damage to the enemy team. So not a huge boost in damage, but the destroying 3 random columns is great. Board control and leaving friendly tiles is certainly very helpful. This damage, of course, will scale as the character is leveled up. So he's now a 201 build. Excellent. Iron Fist, getting crowd control to level 2. His is also a green ability for 8 AP cost. Deals now 811 damage, and if there is more than 1 enemy remaining, gains 2 black AP, otherwise deals 223 extra damage, and if Luke Cage is an active ally, this attack ignores all enemy projectiles, which is nice. So, total of just over 1,000 damage if he's the only one enemy remaining. Not a huge amount of damage for a 4-star character at level 2, 811. At max level, this jumps significantly to 2432 and deals an extra 666, which makes it just over 3,000 damage, which is much more appropriate, I feel like, for abilities such as this for a 4-star character. And gains 4 black AP. That 4 black AP can fuel his like unto iron ability. So he's 524 currently, by the way, which for 12 black AP converts 4 friendly protect tiles to strike tiles, which Luke Cage creates those protect tiles, obviously, and then deals a ton of damage because those protect tiles converted to strike tiles increases the amount of damage. So that's pretty significant if he's paired with a character that creates those defense tiles, such as Iron Man or Bullseye. Or 4-star Captain America, that's Falcon, Captain America. He creates a lot of defense tiles as well as 3-star Falcon, but if you're trying to stay in like the 4-star game of, you know, allies or team-up combos, they're a great one that works well together. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you certainly enjoyed this video, even though it was a little bit lengthy. Sorry about that, but we were successful in the end. So some strategies to think about as far as completing Crash of the Titans. And I would like to point out this is one of the earliest Crash of the Titans videos I've posted. I've actually been up since 5 this morning, but I've been doing a little bit of work around the house, had to take care of the baby and whatnot. Now I get this video posted and I can go out and enjoy my Saturday and my weekend. It's supposed to be pretty hot here in Phoenix, so if you do live in the Southwest, please stay hydrated, be smart about going outside, take water with you, don't leave kids or animals in the car. It can be very dangerous. Excuse me, it can be very hot in a parked vehicle in the sun. You know, if you go for a hike or you're doing anything outdoors, certainly take your cell phone with you in case of emergencies. You know, watch your kids around water. I know this is turning into like a little public service announcement, but really, you know, for those of you who don't live here and don't understand it, there are a lot of injuries and fatalities in the summer months here in Phoenix. It can be dangerous, but if you're smart about it, those can all be avoided. So there's my PSA for the day, for the video, and hope you guys enjoy your weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Happy Father's Day. And you can follow me on Twitter for more Marvel Puzzle Quest content and updates and news. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and click the little notification bell over there once you hit subscribe to be part of the notification club, and that will send you instant updates when videos like this and others do get posted. And until next time, as always, this has been Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest. Keep on questing, and I'll see you next time.